Welcome back to the USBC Masters, day number 3, which is also known as Cut Day. The 216 competitors are looking to make it into the top 64 double elimination bracket that begins tomorrow morning. C Squad bowls first, which has 25 bowlers currently inside the top 64, not including Jacob Buttriff, last year's champion. He is currently minus 51, which puts him in 80th position, which means if he doesn't sneak inside the top 64, he'll be the 64th seed. So now the day is set up perfectly. Let's head out to the lanes for the first 5 games of competition.
This squad will determine the entire fate of this tournament because they have so many bowlers in the cup. I do believe the number, I think, started at 25 under today. I think it gets to 38 under. It clearly is not going to go up, I don't believe. The conditions are extremely difficult. But this squad will determine the entire complexion of who's bowling. Could potentially be more than half the Masters field would be off of this squad.
So I'm running around here like crazy, and Bill O'Neill is minus 57 going into the last game. I'm going to capture his 10th frame here. He's got a chance to make a big run and jump in. Feel like that's enough?
I have no idea. I thought, actually thought I threw the one in the 11th really good. It's much better than the first one. I mean, if I make it, I got really lucky. I bowled really terrible. Really terrible. If I make it, it'll be lucky and maybe try to practice later and see if I can get this figured out.
Hey, Mike.
How are you feeling after that one?
Feeling like maybe if I just kept the 250s going from the start and didn't go minus 100 the last 3, that'd be good. But we'll take it.
Gentlemen, I'll see y'all. See you, Norm. See y'all tomorrow. Hey.
Norm, great block,
Hi,
man.
thank you. Well, I tell you what. Awesome, because I actually got to use about a game and a half and start tooling around with some other stuff. I've been doing the same thing the first 2 days and a half. Nothing looked great, really. It's just the scores are so doggone low, and I've been able to eliminate games under 180. And that's the only reason that I'm even close, is I've eliminated the low game. Now we're going into the match play. You've got to have other options. You have to. And if I had been close, I wouldn't have got to toy around a little bit. But that was the big reason I'm happy, is I got to toy around. I'm 57 years old. How can I be confident, man? Come on. I'm not even confident I can get up out of bed in the morning. Hey, look, I've done this a long time. I know how to do it. I know how to bowl, and I can. Yeah, I mean, I know that I have capabilities, but, you know, that doesn't mean anything, does it?
Sam, how are we feeling about your number there?
Obviously disappointed with my finish, but I shot a big game on 1 and 2 to get me to plus 69 for the 13 games. Just didn't make the right moves the last 2 games until it was a bit too late, and then I made the wrong moves coming onto this pair. So I spoke with Timmy, and we just moved everything 2.5 zones left, just made sure I got my speed slow and got a few strikes to get to 170 for the game. Puts me 16 overall. Everyone's saying that 16 should be good, but sometimes crazy things happen.
After this round, I feel a whole hell of a lot better than I did yesterday. I can tell you that right now. I'm actually kind of glad that yesterday was tough, because it made me and Brett and the guys think kind of outside the box. And I actually threw a ball that I didn't think had a prayer this whole week. I thought I was going to be in strong symmetrics, big balls, and actually threw something that was a little weaker than what I started with yesterday, when the first day when I got all the score, and was able to put together 3 games here at the back end and got back the pins that I gave away yesterday. So I'm actually glad that yesterday was tough. So I got a much better game plan going into match play, and body feels good, hand feels good, head's in the right place. So it's a new tournament, and let's go.
It's nice to have a different format for all the majors and stuff, and with this this qualifying definitely presents unique challenges that we don't usually see. There's no like bailout games at the end if you can't figure out what to do at the start.
I just stumbled outside here, and here's PJ, and here's Bill. What are you guys doing?
Well, I've been standing around for the last hour waiting for PJ because he's big finance guy, so everything's a meeting. He's got to have a meeting with all these people.
I'm not wearing this mask during this video, Mike. It feels good to get some fresh air, man.
So I was waiting, as I do. Now I also travel with Belmo, so I just wait. My whole day is wait. I wait. And so I was waiting again with my balls and PJ's balls, because PJ definitely made it. I might have made it. We'll see. But I definitely need some practice. And we're going to go practice on PJ's 10th frames because he doesn't hit the head pin in the 10th. So we're gonna work on a lot of things. We got a lot of time the rest of the day, so
we have one day to get better. So here we go.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like FaceTime my dad.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, look, watch this. Why do I leave the 3, 4, 6, 7, 10 every third frame? Can you figure this out?
Yeah. Now it's a new tournament. I mean, this is like 2 tournaments in one. You know, we bowled 3 days in a row, and now you never know what can happen. I mean, some crazy stuff happens. It's March Madness, man. Anything can happen in this thing. So
I've seen numerous times where guys made the show qualifying like 60th or 58th or something, anything. And I've also led this tournament a couple times and didn't make it to the next day. So had the O2 after leading. So anything's possible.
Potentially the 4-time champion, Jason Belmonte, in jeopardy of potentially falling outside the cut number. He is outside the cut number at the moment. Oh, let's go. Let's go.
That's just, you just can't throw it any better than that.
That comp number now, minus 29.
Look at that, pure shot.
Oh, what?
You gotta be kidding me.
What? Walk away.
Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. And goodness, JT. Goodness. Oh, wow. In conversion right here. 210.
Oh. Yeah.
243. It's going to drop him to minus 30. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that one. We got to see so much action there during that squad. They're going to tabulate scores. We'll see where they end up. But what an incredible finish by Jason Belmonte. To be knocking on the door, making this cut, and just falling 1 frame short of getting the job done. So now he has to sit and wait, sweat it out the rest of the day. I still think Belmo might just be safe, though. I think that cut number is going to be somewhere around minus 40 based off of what I've seen. But we'll have to see what the rest of the day entails and see where we end up.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
How come you're not bowling?
I felt like I had more fun repping this week. It's going good. It's the first time doing it, so I'm enjoying working with the young kids, the new talent out here. Trying to share my knowledge as much as I can, and they haven't told me to leave yet, so I think I take it. I do like what's out there. I think it really favors the guys that can roll it and control their shape. I'm also out here to help, and I think that's what I came to do. So I knew that going in, and maybe a couple years down the road I'll get back out here. But for now, I'm just enjoying watching and seeing what these young kids have to offer. It's amazing how the tour has gotten with talent.
I couldn't let Jason Thomas down. The one time he's ever showed me love, and then I almost missed the cut at the Masters for like the second time in 30 years. So.
You know, he's going to sneak in the back door. It's the only big one he hasn't won yet. And you just got to get in the dance. He's dancing. Look out.
We'll see. Of course, throwing urethane the whole time, my favorite thing to do on tour. Tell my wife I was skipping today. Made all the difference.
I'll let her know. There's Nick Brummel.
Hello. Glad the 15 are over. That's what I'm glad.
After 15, they're freaking hard. I never thought I was gonna make it with 40 over.
We're teaching young kids how to do math over here.
Yeah, math is hard.
It was something. We'll put it that way. Basically, this is the tournament. Doesn't matter where you are in the standings, as long as you get to the top 64, anything can happen. So that's where we're at, and hopefully we can make something happen.
You're here with Mikey Tang. He's minus 41.
Yeah.
You think you got a shot at this thing?
I mean, I think there's a shot, but I'm definitely going to be refreshing my phone a lot. We'll see. When they're this hard, anything can happen. So I don't know what the number was at going to that game, but I imagine I was somewhere within 10 pins. So you never know. Hopefully things work out.
I don't know. I actually bowled pretty good the first 2 days for the first 4 games. Hit an ugly pair, game 5, both day 1 and 2. And if I would have bowled 200 those 2 games, I would have been 50 over coming in today instead of 40 under. So that tells you how bad those last 2 pairs were. And came in with the same strategy we did yesterday. Martin and Nick and I stuck to our plan and really broke them down together. And I got a few more pins on the fresh, and games 3 and 4 is kind of when I've had my best look. And I really took advantage of that, bowling 230, 270. And the last game just trying to hold on. 190 is a little better than my last game score. So.
I gave up 40 pins today, but hopefully I learned a lot. That was the plan. So hopefully my pitch is getting clearer and clearer, and thanks to these guys, gonna look at some more bowling balls and come out better tomorrow.
Obviously, I think we're gonna, try to throw urethane on the fresh, and then it's just trying to find another option. We had an option yesterday that looked pretty good, but we're gonna go try to find a few more options that are when he has to get away from the urethane.
Is this the hardest Masters you've ever seen from a scoring pace?
I would say, yeah, I really would. I would say, and we'd have to go back and look and see if the scoring pace has been lower than this before. But generally the Masters, it's pretty okay to get to the pocket. And they make it where you got to throw good shots to strike. But it was hard to get to the pocket. So then the good shots to strike didn't necessarily always happen. I think 30 under is going to be close to the number to make it, and not even averaging 200 at the Masters to make the top 64s. It's pretty darn hard.
What'd you just say?
I said Mike Flanagan's favorite bowler, Brad Miller. I think they're unbelievably tough. Going into today, there was 5 games over 260 out of like 2,250 games. I think that every squad, they've been a little bit different. I think that, the guys that, it's a shot maker pattern. The guys that can roll it off their hand consistently, keep their elbow inside of it, and read their ball and make smart decisions and repeat are the guys that are going to go a long way.
I am here with the man that almost made it into the cut the last 2 games. What happened the first 13 games?
Stupidity. Just bad game planning and just not trusting anything, and can't spare for the life of me. And then today come out and go 49 closed, and my only open was a Greek church, like the 6th frame of the first game. So
yes, Jerry, like he thought he was down and out. So is it for sure?
Not really.
Yeah, Jerry's in.
Minus 42.
You're in.
I am. I gotta share a story. there was some tape on his right wrist with 2 games to go.
No, one.
And then or 1 to go, and he took part of it off because he was pissed off, and he said, "I'm just going home," and took the other piece off, and then he shoots 240 to get in there, man.
And I guessed at which ball to throw because I just grabbed one out of the bag.
It's like a free roll for you, man.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
A lot of hard work, man.
How many made it off your pair?
All 4.
All 4?
Yep. All 4 are gonna make it.
Sweet.
Sloan, Malott, Marge, Miller. Well, Kyle, how do we feel, buddy? A little relief?
Dude, that block took 3 years off my life. Easy. That was the most stressful block of my life. You know, when it's like, just don't suck, and then you can't throw it in the same area code as you're looking at. You're like, wow, 170, 170 ain't too hard to do. Actually, it's pretty easy to do. I'm out of breath. I don't know. Am I making any sense right now?
Whew, man, felt good. There was some spare shooting going on out there. Get a few opens, a lot of spares, and catch a double at the end. 191. That was kind of the theme today.
Yeah, it was really nice to get a good start. Actually, I found a little trick that I'm pretty good at that seemed to work with the urethane ball, so I stuck it out for the first few games and put up a number that made me comfortably in the cut. So last game I played around some stuff and I'm trying to figure out some things for tomorrow. Just don't give away the head pin and make spares. That's really what it comes down to. And you know, I think the bowler that hits the head pin the most is going to win the match. You know, you don't have 7 counts and 6 counts to shoot at. If you have 8s and 9s, it makes the game a whole lot easier. So I think that's the play going in tomorrow. We're just going to see what the lanes look like in the morning and go from there.
My ball feels good at the stadium, Mike. So, you know, kind of regardless of what the tournament is, you know, I always feel like I want to do good at the Masters and make the lanes hard. So, and I did it with something that I'm not very comfortable with, using the urethane. So, made it through qualifying. Obviously, you know, tomorrow starts pretty much a new tournament. You know, so it's just you against the other guy, and you know, pretty much just you against the pin. So, excited to move on to the next round, and yeah, we'll see what happens.
What a day! Back in the Bowl TV Studios West here. I'm with my man JT, who's been producing everything this week. Man, how'd the live stream go?
It was fantastic. I mean, we had Belmo in the morning. Thought he was going to miss the cut. He pulled an epic game at the end, but with that open frame, and then he had to sweat it out all day. And then Kyle Troop did the same thing in the second block, and then we had Bill O'Neill on all night tonight, which was a lot of fun. Got to talk a lot of bowling, and then all of a sudden, Belmo, Troop, all those guys make the cut because the number just went.
Minus 51 was the number. It's been a long day for us. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to join us on Bowl TV the rest of the Friday, Saturday, I guess I should say, for the match play round. It's going to be incredible.
Yeah, it will. I mean, Nick Hoagland said today he wouldn't be surprised to see someone bowl 800, which is kind of shocking considering what we just watched for the last 3 days. 51 under. I think Matt and Aaron said it was the lowest cut in the Masters in 2 decades. So I don't know. I can't bet against Nick Hoagland, but I have a feeling this second part of the tournament is going to be a little different than what we just watched for the last 3 days.
Not going to want to miss it. We also had a 300 tonight, so the monkey's off our back. Maybe they'll open up tomorrow. We'll see you guys tomorrow.